Hello everyone, and welcome to the second half of the David Grimm What If finale! Now since the previous half was incredibly long, let's just get straight into it. We begin right where we left off last time, David and friends recovering from the explosion and getting ready to take on Argon before him and his Eternatus destroy the planet.
We need a plan before we go in.
There isn't time. We don't know how long it'll be before that dragon hand thing comes down and destroys us.
But we don't know how strong he is.
Sir, how many times has an evil team been defeated by a 10-year-old in this world? How many caught an all-powerful legendary? Yeah. And we're twice, almost 3 times their age.
Not to mention, we have 2 champions and the Elite 3 with us. Alright, let's go. Well, where though? We don't have his location. We do now. It pays to have agents in high places. Anyways, he's at the top of Hammerlock Stadium. Oh, that place again. Unpredictable. Ready to knock out that thing again, Fire?
Let's do it. And so they dash off towards Hammerlock. As this is going on, Argon is waiting at the top of the stadium, looking down at the city below.
Destruction. That's all we seem to do. Well, after today, the rest of the universe will be saved from this minuscule virus before it can become a pandemic.
Late.
So, it seems that your fate has led you to an early obliteration. You could have spent these last moments with your loved ones, but instead, you wasted it. Get the intellectual bullshit, Argon. You had so much potential. You were an Elite 4 member, for fuck's sake. You wanna talk fate? Your fate is either gonna be 6 feet under, or rotting in a jail once we're done with you. Harsh words from the champion, Mr. Dragon of the Shadows. But at least you earned your role, unlike your friend. I will await your arrival, champion. Now come, and show me what you got.
Eternatus then shoots a giant beam of energy at our heroes. The shockwave is enough to send several of them into the stadium, and the rest a few feet away before the stadium doors automatically close.
Don't you dare worry about us! You got a job to do in there, and so do we. We're the Elite, for fuck's sake. We got this.
Right!
Let's push through.
As David's group run towards the stadium, a massive wall of steel dashes towards them, but is cut down by multiple sword slashes from Gallade and Zastian? Good work, Sif! Let's go! As David's group makes it to the stadium, they are stopped by a Dynamax Celesteela who chucks steel at them. Like before, David and Fire's Pokemon stop the steel, but Celesteela shoves the 5 into its 2 rockets and prepares to launch. Shadow sends out his Zamazenta, and him and Fire proceed to lay waste to the rocket they are in with the strength of the legendary wolves. In the second rocket, Damon sends out his Ninetales, and Mark showcases his own Pokemon, Melmetal. The 3 proceed to tear apart the Celesteela rocket and escape in time to see both silos explode and Celesteela limp to the ground for a brief moment before getting back up and preparing to continue the fight. The battle isn't easy due to Celesteela's raw defense and bulk, but with the 5 working together, they're able to take down Celesteela, or so they thought. Celesteela gets up and attacks them just as they're about to leave, but Mark shields them from a steel beam with Melmetal. However, the shockwave from this attack and block causes a bunch of debris to fall at the entrance, sealing Mark's escape, and resulting in the others having to go on ahead while Mark fights the Celesteela on his own. The others run up the stairs before the stairs collapse underneath their feet, and they land at the bottom of the stadium, where they are nearly consumed by a Gigantamax Kingler, but are able to evade in time and proceed to fight this one. Like before, the battle isn't easy, but the Kingler is taken down by the group's teamwork and it falls. But when Damon throws a ball at it, it doesn't work.
Wait, this is owned by someone else?
Just then, the Kingler is returned to his ball from above, and the stadium begins to shake. The Eternatus at the bottom of the stadium has been re-released and charges at Damon, but is blocked by Zamazenta.
Leave this creepy-looking dildo to us.
We've dealt with this before. Go and deal with Argon.
Got it!
The 2 make their way towards the top once more, and are about to reach the top, but then, out of the wall, a Guzzler breaks through and is about to eat all of them. But Tyrantrum then pops out of the ball and helps David stop the Guzzlord by holding the upper jaw in place. Damon, go! I'll catch up!
Don't be stupid, we can—
There isn't time! Any minute, Argon could command that thing to destroy all of us! You need to hurry!
Argon, your plan ends here. My plan is just the beginning. Regardless of if you defeat me or not, this world will end. Why?
Why are you doing this?
Because humanity and Pokemon are a virus, a disease. All we do is destroy, consume in the name of progress. And ever since we have created the ability to travel, it has only worsened. I have seen the worst of humanity firsthand when I was young, and it has only been proven time and time again with all these atrocities committed for the sake of... what? Progress and power. Well, today, this world will know how powerless they truly are in the grand scheme of the universe, and how millions of years of progress and evolution can be easily undone in the blink of an eye.
Humanity is nothing like that. Humans can...
Spare me the speech. A few ripe apples cannot save a diseased bushel, although I suppose in your case, that is an orange. A fruit that when split can be sweet or sour, good or bad, yellow or brown.
Your old taste in fruit aside, let's end this.
Very well. Begin with the parasite.
Another one of those. Fine, indeedy. Go.
As the parasite rots away, a new disaster shall take its place. Their pestilence and pollution.
You did good, indeedy. Thank you. Take a good rest. Alright, Quagsire, go!
With the planet in deep danger from the first two disasters, it shall soon be met with another. The rise of the tides.
It's okay, Quagsire. You did great. Alright, Rillaboom, you're up.
The flood may be gone, but you have awakened the pressure beneath the waves. Go, Vente. With the ash in the air, a cold surrounds this planet. Kyurem, create this ice age.
You did well, Rillaboom. You deserve a good rest. Go, Auroras!
You may have defeated 5 of them, but the hurricane will utterly demolish you. Go, Hydreigon.
It's done. You lost.
Far from it. If anything, your victory just sealed your death.
Turnimax Eternatus screams as its fingers get closer to the planet.
No, you don't! Frostmoth, let's go!
The two dash towards the fingers approaching the planet, ice beaming 2 of the fingers before it was about to grab the planet.
Did you honestly think defeating me would stop Eternatus? No. Your victory was the perfect time to command it, to ruin your moment of triumph. Now, Eternatus, Hawkeye.
We're not giving up either!
Nor are we letting you escape after what you did.
Together, you are united, and together, you will fall.
As this is going on, Damon and Frostmoth continued their assault on the creature. As Eternatus used its remaining fingers to try and take down Damon, Zacian and Zamazenta then quickly joined in to support Damon as it climbed the frozen fingers and started slashing/attacking the huge creature. As for the rest of the group, they were finishing up the Ultra Beast and Hammerlock and then proceeded to make their way over to Fire and Shadow to assist in the fight against the planet-sized Eternatus. But they weren't the only ones fighting. All over the world, gym leaders, Elite Four, champions, Pokemon, and even trainers were helping their region fight off this massive invasion of Ultra Beasts. It truly was a global event/disaster, but everyone was fighting to save their world and their lives. Back in Galar, however, Eternatus was getting its ass kicked, and with Zacian and Zamazenta laying down a combination of their signature moves, as well as everyone else chipping in, Turnimax Eternatus was finally defeated and reverted to its original form and height, crashing into the outside area of Hammerlock Stadium, but thankfully leaving no injuries or casualties. It's over, Argon. You lost.
It's done. Try to move an inch, and I'll kill you.
And yet you claim to be on the good side.
Don't give me that shit. You're nothing more than a genocidal maniac, and no one is coming to your aid to back you up. Not after all you did.
You're wrong about one thing. I did get back up. And I got it. From all of you!
Argon floating up in the air, glowing purple for a brief moment before shooting the energy into the air and raining down meteors all over the world. The seas raged, the ground began to shake violently, and buildings even began to crumble, one of which was Hammerlock Stadium. Fortunately, Susan and David were saved in time, and they started to fight back against the meteors as best as they could. Unfortunately, it was mostly a fruitless endeavor, as there was still a ton of damage inflicted across not only Galar, but regions all over the world. Argon was about to charge up another attack, but then the meteors stopped moving, for they all flung towards Argon at insane speeds, as if they were controlled by something. However, Argon wasn't having any of this, and a few meteors to the face shot beams from his eyes to destroy the remaining meteors.
Try saying that without a mirror next time.
As he got back up, he was hit in the back with a darkest lariat and sent towards a wall. To David's surprise, it was Professor Emerald and Will. As he got back up, he was hit with Soak from David's Inteleon and Damon's Quagsire. Argon turned to attack them next, but was hit by a steel ball, which uncurled to reveal Togedemaru, who blasted Argon with electricity. As this was happening, an Amolga carrying a Morpeko swooped down and started electrocuting Argon as well. Enraged, Argon let out a mighty roar, sending all three Mons back to its owner, Tanu, now on the battlefield. Now free of its soak, Argon shot a poison-infused Draco Meteor at Tanu, David, and Damon, but the attack was blocked by Mark's Melmetal, who proceeded to slam Argon across the face with double Iron Bash.
You showed your hand, then allow me to show you mine.
Argon then let out a mighty roar again, before morphing his arms into one giant cannon and fired a giant ball of energy in front of them. Zamazenta and Melmetal tried to block it alongside everyone's Pokemon, but to no avail. But instead of incinerating them, Argon detonated the ball of energy, sending everyone flying with a massive shockwave it left. There were several major injuries, but everyone was still alive. Fawn's Primarina charged it with a fairy-infused Aqua Jet, and Tanu's Togekiss came at it with a dazzling gleam, but Argon took the attacks, and not only feinted the two with his raw strength, but slashed Fawn and Tanu across the chest, knocking them out. Shadow sent his Urshifu to help take down Argon, but Argon broke the Urshifu's fists before proceeding to slam it and Shadow to the ground, knocking them unconscious. But after taking down Shadow, Argon began to vomit blood.
No! I am sure this would work on humans and Pokemon. I tested it to prevent this, and I grow tired of it! Oh, such is an idea. Slice.
I didn't. I took a guess. Now!
As Argon cried out in pain, every trainer nearby had their Pokemon fire at Argon! And due to Argon crying out in pain, he was unable to do anything against it, and the area was engulfed in an explosion of purple energy, splitting the two apart and sending a whole bunch of new Galar particles outward across the planet, some of which impacted some of our main group's Pokeballs. I'm sure nothing will come of that event, though.
You're not escaping this time.
Of course, it's you.
Tell you what, you answer my question, I may let you go. If not, you know.
Fine. What is it?
How did you get access to the device in the wormholes?
I got access to it because I was Vincent's assistant. He scrapped the Splicer project because it was too dangerous, and I disagreed. So I revived it, and here we are now. As for the wormholes, he was trying to help Aether shut down the wormholes during the original Ultra Beast incident long ago, but I managed to reverse engineer his code and repurpose it to open them to save the universe from the virus. The virus that is every life form on this planet!
Fuck your bullshit explanation, your time is run dry.
Wait, Shadow, don't. We need him for questioning.
Tyranitar, Radium Beam.
just like that, Argon was incinerated by a green beam of energy.
Too fucking bad. Besides, he's probably lying anyways.
True. But regardless, we won.
Not just us, but everyone around the world. We saved our planet today.
Maybe. But now what? Actually, I got an idea. Welcome to the championship match for charity, everyone. And with your help and contributions, we go one step closer to making Galar great again. This is one of the stupidest things you've ever said, dude.
Well, at least it's good he's helping out.
Plus, you did rake in a lot of money by doing this.
Without further ado, my opponent is one you've seen before the incident, Damon, whatever his last name is.
We've been over this.
I know, but it's time to see if I get another victory. I finally get defeated. Hit me with everything you got, Damon. Well played. Let's see how you handle this, though. Go! Snom!
Okay then. Go, Aurorus! What the hell? Shit. Oh, I'm sorry, Aurorus.
I see. That bug's genes were altered, wasn't it? Or two Edison, so I've better knowledge on the Bane. Most notably, its physical attack stat isn't great.
Well done! You got it! Yeah, basically this little guy accidentally ate a special kind of food gummy a long time ago and it started to get strong. Well, after a month of vomiting, that is.
How the hell did that happen? Also, it's rude, Gamay.
I told you not to let that little shit eat that pack when we were in that region, but no, you just had to do it.
Last time, Shadow, I didn't know it would happen like that, okay? Anyways, Damon, what's your next Pokemon?
Right. Go! Frostmoth!
Well, damn. Well, that move gave me the right opportunity to do this. Go! Cinderace! Damn, that moth is strong.
Your Cinderace is nothing to scoff at either. Good job, Frostmoth. You deserve a good rest. Alright, Quagsire, you're up.
That's the spirit. Go, Sharpedo!
Thank you, Quagsire. You were fantastic. Get a good rest.
Well done, Sharpedo. You had another close match, but this won't last forever. There will be a winner for this. It's time for me to show you why I was chosen to be the champion.
Okay.
Seriously? That's it? This matters to me so much. I wanted this position for so long. Back when Shadow and I were kids and took on the Galar Gym Challenge as well as champion Leon, we were both like two koi swimming up the waterfall to the Gate of Dragons, rushing against the current. But he surpassed me in battle and reached it first, leaving me to crash to the bottom of the falls, never reaching the gate. Until today, he's not going to be the only one who's going to reach it. I too will become a dragon. So go, Sandaconda! Fun by me. Go, Rillaboom! Alright, it's time to go all out then. Go! Fuck it. Zygarde. Go get him, doggy.
Like before, Damon had the advantage, so he thought. Because when using grass moves on the Zygarde, it wasn't doing too much damage this time. That is, until he hit Zygarde with a Solar Blade, knocking him to the ground.
Zygarde, no. Please get back up. We have to reach it. We have to reach the gate.
Zygarde got back up and panted, but Damon saw this and was angry.
Will you shut the fuck up about reaching the gate? No! I have to fulfill his position. I have to be as strong as him. I have to be a real champion, not a hand-me-down. Otherwise, I'm a failure.
You're not. Shadow may have beaten you to the punch when it came to being champion, and Shadow may have given you the title without you beating him first. But that doesn't mean you aren't a champion to their eyes. Besides, you at least can face the public, while your friend doesn't want to. You don't need to be like your friend to be champion. You forged your own path. Fuck the pressure of the people who came before you. You got to where you are now because you're a good trainer. But if you still want to reach that gate, do it your own way, not by following others.
I can see now why you don't have a last name, Damon. You aren't a fan of following legacies set before you were born. And clearly, that's worked out for you if you managed to get this far. Thank you.
What? That doesn't mean you're gonna win and become champion. I'm still gonna reach the gate. I'm just gonna do it in my own way. Together with my partner.
Zygarde,
I see. You believe in me too. Then in that case, let's do it together and become true dragons!
Whoa, that is insane.
So we had that all this time? How convenient.
Damon, you idiot. You just sealed your own fate now. But still, see fire unlock that form of Zygarde. Has he truly done it?
Now, Zygarde, Core Enforcer! Rillaboom, Dolchid and use Solar Blade one more time! Before Rillaboom could finish charging the attack, he was hit by the Core Enforcer's laser and decimated by the explosion, feigning the monkey, leaving Damon with his Indeedee. Sorry, Damon, but it ends here. Finish it with Crunch! And as it dashed towards Indeedee to bite down, Indeedee smirked and hit it with Dazzling Gleam, sending it back. It wasn't down and out just yet. It shot another Core Enforcer, but Indeedee dodged the laser and blocked the explosion with nearby debris before flinging them at the Zygarde with its psychic energy. Zygarde hit it with 1,000 arrows, sending it to a wall, but Indeedee then got back up and hit it with psychic, sending it to a wall as well. Both mons hit each other with another wave of 1,000 arrows and Dazzling Gleam, but they were still standing, despite taking heavy damage from both attacks. This eventually culminated in both mons charging up for their final attack. This would decide it all. One would stand, one would fall. Indeedee was stacking up Calm Minds now, and Zygarde was stacking up his coils. After a minute of charging, both let out a loud roar, and their trainers issued their final command. Lance Rat! Sword Power! Congratulations! And thank you for helping me reach the gate alongside Zygarde. David has clearly taught you well. Thank you as well. You had me on the ropes numerous times. That inspired me and my Pokemon to work harder to stand a chance against you. As for the gate, that was all you and your Zygarde. Now do you think you've become a true champion? Yes, absolutely. Finally, that shit was getting fucking generic. Anyways, congrats to the both of you. Now it's time to fight me. However, given recent circumstances, I've decided to upgrade this charity match and turn it into a tournament with proceeds going to help the Galar region, with the both of you as the preview for what's to come. So yeah, you're both invited, as are those willing to compete to test your mettle against me. You've got time to prepare. See you then. It's still crazy that I managed to win.
Well, it just goes to show that you're more worthy than me after all. And I'm glad.
Thanks, but hey, don't sell yourself short. So, you gonna do it?
I'm not sure. I do have a while to decide. However, I know Susan's gonna compete, so Susan and I are gonna spend some time training in the Crown Tundra and Isle of Armor. What about you, champion?
I'm going to the Crown Tundra to pay my respects to my mom. She needs some new flowers anyway, so I'll see you soon.
You too. Maybe we can face each other in the tournament. The teacher versus the student.
I'd love that. And good luck to you in Susan's training.
The two gave each other a high five and a hug before going their separate ways. Would they meet in the Star Cup? Would they not? Who knows?
So, are you actually going to pass the torch and retire?
Nah, probably not. My love wouldn't let me let it down if I retired, and nor would my Pokemon. Although it's gonna be a while because, oh, these injuries hurt so badly. But after that, hard to say. Then again, after seeing Damon and Fire's fight, it did get me excited to take on both of them to see where I would stand, as well as against Shadow. Plus, I still got that rematch with Susan to deal with. They'll probably see me again.
Well said. Maybe I'll see you in the cup as well. Oh, right. One more thing. We found out the second signal.
Yeah, it was Damon, wasn't it?
How did you...
I may not be the brightest, but I had this feeling ever since my first encounter with him. Plus, I heard the recorder go off when he talked to me.
Fair enough. Although that does raise the question of why it's similar to your signal. Regardless, that mission is done, and now we can move on. Anyways, take care, David.
Take care, sir.
Well. It looks like that particular cliché isn't happening this time.
And that is the end of What If David Grimm Was in Pokemon. I hope you all enjoyed it. I certainly had fun writing it.
Editing, however, can go die in a fucking fire. But that does raise the question. Will I do the Star Cup? Yes. I just need a little break from this series, and then I'll come back and do the Star Cup. Until we meet again, I'm David Grimm, and thank you so much for watching.
So you've come here again, David? You must be a glutton for misery. Might explain the slight change to your aura this time. Interesting that you're being silent. You're usually not so quiet during our talks. Okay, this is pissing me off, David. Hurry up and What the? So you're Vincent Grimm. Your son has told me a lot about you, as has your former colleague, Argon. Argon? Yes, I do recall that name. Why is your aura— I'm not sure myself, but I don't care about that. I came here to ask you this one question. Does the name Scothy ring a bell? I'll tell you what I know.